It's the end of March and most of the cold weather's gone. The trailer is hooked up to the truck and we're ready for our first adventure of 2021. Jennings Ferry is a Corps of Engineers campground located in Akron, Alabama, just southeast of Tuscaloosa.
All your ass on around.
We were traveling east on I-20 from Birmingham, Alabama. We took exit 40, which is Highway 14. This will take you through a small town called Eutaw, Alabama.
We're going to turn on the Jennings Ferry Road. That must be across the bridge. Yeah, this is the river here up here. Black Campground right down there.
Jennings Ferry is located on Warrior Lake, which is part of the Black Warrior River. After crossing the bridge, the campground turnoff is directly on your left.
I see a bunch of houses on stilts. You go that way.
Arriving at destination on left.
Back there.
After turning off Highway 14, stay on the blacktop road to the left. This road will take you directly to the campground.
I don't guess we go to that gas station and check in. No, that's not even has anything to do with the port. No motorcycles allowed. No four-wheelers. Didn't we watch somebody on YouTube pulling up to this? Guess I'll just go to the right here.
Campers must check in before for assistance call 205. Most on duty. I don't think anybody in there.
Well, it says they're on duty, so you might have to have a mask. You know how some of these people are.
Mike keeps Scooter and Maggie company while I go to check in at the front gate.
What did you see out there, Crazy? What did you see? It's a shitty day, Maggie. It's nasty and rainy. Get up, get over here, get over here. There you go. That's a good place.
It had been raining most of our trip to Jennings Ferry, and it was still raining when we arrived, so since our site was almost perfectly level, we didn't even bother setting down the stabilizers or unhooking from the truck. We just hooked up the power and the water and went back inside. Shortly after arriving, the wind really started picking up. We made reservations through Reserve America online for Site 45, which is a pull-through before arriving. The campground has a total of 52 campsites, some pull-through, some back-in. About half of these sites are waterfront and the others are inland. All campsites have 30-50 amp power and water. They do not have full hookup, but they do have a dump station. Camping fees are $28 a night, but if you use your America the Beautiful Senior Pass, it's $14 a night, so half price. That's quite a deal. I don't think you can find a campsite anywhere for cheaper than that. Well, good morning. It's Wednesday morning here at Jennings Ferry Campground on the Warrior River. This is a Corps of Engineers campground, and we got here yesterday afternoon in the rain, so we didn't get to do a whole lot of touring or anything. So this morning I'm just taking a little tour around the campground to see what it has to offer. We're on a birding trail now. According to the map, there's a fishing spot that is off of this trail, so we're gonna check it out this morning and see if it might be worth checking out this afternoon with a fishing pole and a line. So we're just gonna take you on the trail here. So this, I guess, I'm not sure if this is the actual, I don't think this is the actual Warrior River here. I think this is just like a inlet or an outlet off of it, because I haven't seen any barge traffic on here, and the Warrior River is used for barge traffic. Looks like it's a pretty swift current. Of course, it's pretty muddy since all the rain we had yesterday, but I suspect it's muddy most of the time. Lots of wildflowers. Not sure what that is, maybe some type of daisy. Well, it looks like this little trail is a dead end. So this might have been the fishing spot that was on the map. Yeah, this is a dead end here, so we're going to go back and get on the other trail. There were like two or three. Well, for some reason, my audio didn't get recorded in this clip here, but this is the beginning of the birding trail. And at the end of it, there's the two or three fishing spots, and then the boat launch. So I'm going to go ahead and play it anyway, and we'll put some background music in it.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side. La 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 la.
So these are some of the waterfront sites. They're back in. Like this is site 15. That's, I believe, 13 over there. That's the one with the deck that I showed earlier from the other side of the boat launch. They have areas for visitor parking. But these are the typical waterfront sites, what they look like. Here's an empty one here. We can walk over there. So this is site 18. So you can see they're asphalt all the way up to the parking pad, which is concrete. Level. I wouldn't think you'd have to do any adjusting on your leveling of your trailer. Your picnic table, fire ring, and barbecue grill. And then you've got access right here to the water. So on the other side of the loop road, you have inland campsites, which are just as nice. You still have a water view, you're just not right on the water. This is late March. The dogwoods are in bloom. Not a whole lot of foliage on the trees. I suspect this park would be very pretty in the summer. Here's another one of those empty waterfront sites. This is site 24. Walk back there and have a look at it. It's basically the same as the other one. I like this site. Like I say, in the summer there'd be a lot of leaves on the trees. This would be a very shady site. Very nice. Picnic table, you got your fire ring, your barbecue grill, and then a little walk down to the water here. This is really a nice site here. If we come back, we might try to get this. And the one thing I did notice, we did try to get a water site this time, but they seem to stay booked up. I don't know if this one's booked up for this weekend or not, but this is a nice site. And as you can see, they're not jam-packed against each other. You got a good bit of distance between the campsite on either side of you. Good bit of distance from the road. And there's your other campsite on the other side. So, very nice site here, 24. So, in the center of the campground, there's like two loops. In the center, you got your playground, and there's a bathhouse restroom in the center. Very nice facility. This is the shower and restroom facilities here at Jennings Ferry. And we'll continue on around the loop here, back to the camper. Looks like they got a little horseshoe area set up here. Little bridge. And then there's more waterfront sites here. I think this campground has a total of 52 sites. Of course, it's Corps of Engineers campground, so they don't have full hookup. It's water and electric, 50 amp and 30 amp. And they do have a dump station. So we've made the loop back around to our site. That's our camper there. We're in site 45. As you can see, we didn't even put our stabilizers down yesterday. It's kind of been rocky in the camper, but yeah, it's tolerable. We didn't want to have to, came in the rain yesterday. We didn't want to have to do all that in the rain. We're going to be leaving in the rain tomorrow. It's going to be even worse tomorrow. So it's less we have to worry about and get wet. So tomorrow morning when we leave, all we really need to do is let the slide ends unhook the power and the water and pull out because we're already hooked up. So this is our site.
Two hours later.
What are you doing, sweeping the ceiling?
Yeah.
Maggie's ready to go exploring, ain't you, Maggie? You ready to go exploring? You ready to go exploring?
Twenty minutes later. The next morning.
So it's Thursday morning here. It's about 9 o'clock, and we're about ready to leave Jennings Ferry Campground. We pretty much put everything away last night before the rain hit. It rained pretty good last night. We went ahead and put the slides in and all. The only thing we have to do this morning is unhook the power and the electric, and we'll be out of here. Depending on what the weather's doing when we actually leave, will determine if we stop at the dump station or not. If it's raining too bad, we'll just go ahead and carry our contents of the tanks on to Hattiesburg. So Jennings Ferry was a pretty nice day. It turned out really nice yesterday, and it was a good stopover on the way to Hattiesburg. So we left Paul B. Johnson just in time. It's pouring down rain now. Maggie's ready for the ride. The scooter's good to go. Just 30 minutes after leaving Jennings Ferry, we heard that there were tornado warnings on the radio for that area, so we got out of there just in time. There was a lot of rain on the way to Hattiesburg. We'll see y'all in our next video at Paul B. Johnson. Until then, happy camping.